Okay, so here we are at Christopher Medlin's last attempt at constructing a home. You can see that he actually constructed the wall. Here are two pieces, the remnants of two of the pieces of cut log. And you can see in the indentation in the concrete that he actually built the log wall and then he poured concrete around it. So at one time, this was a wall right here. So this is the foundation for it along here. And then I'll just go down. I used to actually park my Jeep right here back in the day when I lived here. So I rolled my Jeep up this slope every day. So we'll cruise down here and begin the tour. Now, this used to be a retaining wall. Most of it has fallen. There's a bit of it left there that's still standing. And here's the steps. This being a road right here. In fact, it used to be, it was built for logging. This is a logging road. So here's the steps that Chris put in. It's pretty heavily overgrown now after all these years. Let's see, I'm just gonna go around them. And then I never really understood exactly what he had in mind. I think that maybe there was a door. Yeah, there was. There was a door over here. See, these stones here are obviously meant for stepping on. So then we'll just go through the bushes here. In fact, let's see. Was there a door right here? I think there may have been an opening for a door right here. So maybe this was the entrance. And then here's where the foundation comes around to this thing, which was enclosed. And I'm pretty sure that this was meant to be to have a wooden slab screwed to it. You can see there's a few lead anchors embedded in the concrete here. So I think obviously he meant to make this like a work surface. In fact, it probably was one. Here's what's left of one of the anchors. So it must have had a wooden slab bolted to it at one time. You can see there's more bolts there in that, and this was to be a window, a big window right here. And then this was the main doorway right here. And so this would have been inside the house. And as you can see, the stonework that he did here is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Here's the corner of the wall, the back wall here. So he built this boulder retaining wall and then he capped it with that concrete up there. Now, I assume that Uncle Joel did this, but somebody has dumped a pile of boulders into here, which kind of really pisses me off, actually, but fuck. At this point, I don't know whether I should really be angry about it or not. Joel's always said he wanted to bulldoze this place. So these bushes are, they're called pink locust, and you can see they have some pretty brutal thorns on them. And I'm barefoot, so I'll try not to step on any. We'll work our way past through these boulders. And these black tubes here were meant to be part of a drainage system, I think. I'm not really exactly sure what he had in mind, but yeah, that's a pretty big pile of boulders that somebody has disrespectfully poured into this place. And as you can see, and I've wondered about this over the years, how long will this wall stand? And it looks like it's none the worse for the wear, even after all these years. So here's a couple of pink locust trees growing right out of it, right here. It's truly an overgrown ruin now. It's kind of cool, really. And then, let's see, we'll make our way through here. And it looks like, I just stepped on a thorn. It looks like the majority of the plumbing that he had designed into this place is under the rubble. But you can see there's a little bit of it peeking out right here. This, I think, was meant to be stubs for a bathroom. So there's actually plumbing under all this concrete. And you used to be able to get water here. I did it all the time. There's a cistern, a spring-fed cistern just up the slope. Not very far. Okay, so it wasn't a very big place. Like, I think probably 20 by 25 is the footprint, if you don't include this. Oh, look, here's more plumbing. This was for the kitchen. It's supposed to be hot and cold water and drainage. I don't remember whether he ever got around to putting a septic system in here, but he may well have. No, in fact, I don't think he did. I think there's the pit for it that he dug. So we'll make our way back down over to the road here. See that burnt log down there? It's pretty big. It's probably pretty close to 3 feet in diameter. And when I lived here all those years ago, that was standing. And it has since, you can see the roots are still attached to it. And it eventually fell over. That's a lightning struck lightning struck ponderosa, I think it was. So here, I believe, is where he intended to put the septic tank. And then he had devised some kind of a, I don't know, some kind of a leach field that would then come down in through here. So he dug this ditch along here. And so here's the ruin from the road. And yeah, that's what it looks like today. I've got a number of still photos as well that I can send you via text, and then I'll upload this video so that you can check it out. I wish you could have been here, but by the way, Aubrey didn't even come close to showing up here, so that was never a worry. And it turned out we were an hour and a half late. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. And then, just for a final touch here, this is Aunt Shelley's ashes. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to keep some of it or go ahead and scatter them all. Yeah. Okay. And there it is. And there's Kelly's house up there. I'll also record a video of that.